No, I knew it. I knew it. I knew I was late. I knew I was late. Laser Lab is that level that you can never have enough practice on. No matter how much you practice, there's always that chance of that happening. It's okay. That was such a scuffed run. I'm happy that's not it. I also don't want to be like talking bitterly about an aspect of the scoring on the run that ends up getting uploaded. So I'm debating with myself whether I wanted to. So like, Laser Love is easier to play, and I'm more likely to get a higher score if I change my monitor refresh rate to 144. So I'm like, it'll only take me like 10 seconds to tab out and change it, but I don't know if that's too awkward to do in the middle of the run. Not a real speedrunner unless your world record has you going, I hate this game, or this is a bad run. Okay, let's not miss a heart on like the easiest level. It's kind of a problem that only ever happens in this level if I'm running it multiple times. Because you lose track of like where you are in the level. Because you remember different parts of it. You remember recently being at such and such part of the level. So then if you're at a similar looking part of the level and you have a recent memory of being at a different part, you know what I mean? It gets mixed up. No, LAD, you're fine. It's a game. It's like a little game of chicken in chat. Oh no! Come on. And I missed the boost. Oh. We'll see what the score is at the end. I missed 3 hearts. That's like 1,500 points less than what I want it to be. No, you're not slow, lady. We just never explain the rules. It's there for people to figure out. There are totally cars on the road, Campoli. You're just not paying attention. Perfectly realistic. This is just a very transit-oriented city. It's very forward-thinking. People are not so reliant on cars. And then they don't have to have huge wastes of space that are parking lots. It's great. City says trams are rights. Austin, I'll get the pepper cam after this run. Okay. Let's not die on laser love this time. That would be great. I would like to do a decent laser love run. I have done many very good laser love runs. I would like this to be another one of them. Oh no, I forgot! There's a bug. There's a bug. If you die to a wolf in YOLO, then the ghosts of those wolves will repeatedly show up in the next run. It's like a completely unintentional visual glitch that has no gameplay impact, but it does make things look really bad and chaotic. I forgot. I needed to like do any individual level after dying to a wolf. Not the best Dead of Night, but it'll do. I like boats too. Really? If I reached out to Samoga, would I get a tour? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how interesting it would be. But it might be cool to meet them. I don't know if they really care about about score hunting. They've retweeted some of my stuff before and they've answered some of my questions. But I don't know if it matters to them, like, at all. Okay, this level I messed up really badly last run. I can mess it up less badly this run, hopefully. I'm actually not sure if I got that last coin, because I was teleporting at the same time. I didn't hear the sound effect. No, it's fine.
I miss Ray. Last time I was on stream with the towel on my head, we got a raid of 1,400 people. So they didn't exactly catch me at
Oh, Prague has picked a new game for us to play. The Gallery collab in Celeste.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Very cool. I'm excited.
Put it on the list.
Yep. I've heard good things. And I am like running out of levels in Strawberry Jam that I can realistically complete, so...
Prague says it's Strawberry Jam expert levels of good.
That's great.
That's high praise. Very good use of points.
I think Prague is probably sitting on like 3 games, 4 games redeems worth of points.
Yeah, maybe. Prague redeems a lot of fake quotes.
Oh, true.
That'll add up if you do it a lot. Try my fighting yet?
I'm not gonna get any of these riskies. Oh my god, I thought I was on the next one. How embarrassing to die on Reverie, of all things. It doesn't listen to me, it doesn't talk to me.
GL.
Okay, no death strat, no death strat. Those three are so scary. How did that go worse than last time? What? Ugh. I'm like 10 hearts down. Well, okay, no. I'm not 10 hearts down because I don't have the extra 3 from the beginning. I'm 7 hearts down.
On a previous run, Elodie pointed out that the Hermit looks like Janelle Monáe.
True.
I can see
true.
it. I can see it.
Okay, this level could be less of a disaster. Oh, I misread that fake quote for a minute.
I did too. Like, oh no, we have to put Sarge in the penalty box. I'm at our own bot.
-3, -5, something like that.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Okay. I'd like to be over 950 here, but this is fine. And no death strat, no death strat. I missed a bunch of those because I got a little spooked. Thanks, Dracomatic. And I said I would do Pepper Cam after this run.
Yeah, I don't want to mess with it while Dom's doing YOLO.
I did not realize I could miss that boost like that. It's okay, it's 600 points. It's not a big deal. I still missed a row of hearts there.
Mm-hmm. Oh well.
Okay. I just matched my PB on Hermit.
Insane.
No double.
Then the voices of the three divine arcana echoed from the beyond. And through the wind, their words soared. From the shards of your broken heart, the real peril has risen. You have restored the lost harmony of the world.
just in time.
200.8.
2 million.
2 million point
Long
eight.
ago, in a town
200
much like yours, there was a
2,000
young woman
thousand.
who fell out of love. A
This
season
beats the previous YOLO world record by about 4,000 points, and I did not
fell
restart
spiraling
during the run.
until she could not have
My
anything
God.
and fell right back into her grave.
No, that's good. It's a restartless YOLO that beat the world record by 4,000 points. Like, you know, the other day when I was doing Album Arcade and restarting over and over again to get like the best possible scores. Thank you. No, like I didn't restart, like as in I never retried a level. So like the other YOLOs that are over 2 million are both like heavily restarted runs, which is like that's the standard for like going for a high score. Like it's only recently that I've started like trying to do like no restart runs because I'm just like it's nicer to be able to sit down for like 45 minutes and try to do better than you did before rather than like have to block off like 3 hours to retry levels as many times as you need to. What's the world record? I have it now.
This.
It's possible. Maybe I should have done a YOLO for GDQ. Maybe I should have saved the world record for then. But I really don't want to do YOLO for for Frost Fatales because there's some tech that involves deliberate, intentional deaths that I would like to show off. Thank you, Vesper. So the previous world record was about 2,004,000. And that's Wizrad's record. And before Wizrad, there was Pataboom's, who did the first 2 million YOLO, so nothing can take that away from him. And it was a grind. There was not we did not know about the pause buffering mashing, so like I'm acknowledging those 8,000 points are more than accounted for just from the mashing. Like it's that's my reason and not the huge added risk. Well, probably what I would do if I were planning to do a YOLO run for Frost Fatales is if I were to die on a level, then I would continue with the ILs, like to finish out the game. Thank you for GG's.
You're amazing.
I do plan on doing a YOLO with restarts, like trying to get as high as I can. It is like more risk than Album Arcade, obviously, because if you finish a level and you have a decent score, but it's not the best you can do, and you restart that level, you're taking the risk that you're gonna die when you try and do that level again. So like, it's not like Album Arcade where you can just sit there and do it as much as you want until you have the highest score that you're happy, like the score that you're happy with. With YOLO, every restart comes with risk.